Namaste, friends. What if I tell you that a phone what you use whose power is given by someone else who has designed developed, but he died without money. He was broke. Why such kind of great people dies unnoticed? What if I says that you imagine you have lighting in the world, but still you die in darkness? And this is not a fiction. This is a life of a greatest scientist, Nikola Tesla. A true visionary always think decades ahead of their time. And it is not about today's profits. Tesla imagined the future before the world was ready. Sometimes such kind of things are also challenges in your life. If you believe in your dream, then today's story is for you. Nikola Tesla, Serbian American engineer, was born in Austria-Hungary Empire during that time in 1856, and he left the world in 1943 at the age of 86. He made dozens of breakthrough in productions, in transmissions, in applications of the electric power. He invented the first electric AC motor and developed AC generations and transmissions from through now we are getting the power. Tesla, who arrived in New York in 1884, he was hired as an engineer at Thomas Edison, one of the greatest scientists during that time. And then he was working with him for 1 year. And he was extremely brilliant. Nikola Tesla also used to appreciate Thomas Edison, and Thomas also used to appreciate Nikola's great mind because he was good at mathematics, electrical, and mechanical too. Basically, it was a gift to the Nikola that he had a photographic memory and he had a vivid imagination. He used to imagine very effectively, and he used to call that this was a gift from his mother. Now, he asked that Thomas Edison has asked, hey, I have some DC dynamos whose design I need to improve because it is not selling effectively. Some problems, some effects were there. And he has asked to give an improvement. And Nikola Tesla worked very effectively, very hard to improvement, did lots of experiment, prepared a solution and offered it to the Thomas. Unfortunately, he denied the money. And Nikola Tesla was very hurt. His efforts were not considered by the Thomas Edison, with whom he had a very high regards. But then he left during that time. In 1890, he invented many things like an electric oscillators, meters, improved lights, lighting transmissions. Tesla was ahead of times, even though he had conceptualized experimenting on X-rays. Nowadays, the radio frequency, or could be radio, what we listen or could be we enjoy, whose invention people consider as an Marconi. But 2 years before, Nikola worked on it. But unfortunately, his artifacts were lost. And what a sad part that after Nikola's death, he won the case against that, and then a lot of patented got him back. So during his peak time, Nikola did lot of inventions, and he tried funding from the people. Initially, he struggled a lot because people were not ready to offer the money to him. But he continuously tried on this. His his name was famous during this 1893 World's Columbia exhibition in Chicago, US, where he partnered with General Electric to install AC generators at Niagara Falls, creating first ever modern power system. And that's what he became famous. And he ruled over during that time. People used to amaze with his thought process. While others chase money, Tesla chased meaning. He was focused on how can he add the value to the people. He believed that electricity should be served humanity and it should not be used to earn money. But that unfortunate thought process, as per the other people, made him poor. His biggest dream was a free electricity, but due to the failed of lack of funding, it could not continue. He lived alone, poor, misunderstood. Last few years, he stays in US in hotel, and during this time, nobody was there. One fine day, he was going out to feed the pigeons, and then he met with an accident. 6 years he struggled. His health deteriorated, and one fine day he died unnoticed. Next day, the maid came in and she realized that he died because the board outside his room was written as and do not disturb. So you might be right, but still you will get rejected. You can be brilliant but still be ignored. But if your intention is pure, time will definitely reward you, and therefore people still remember Nikola Tesla. He might have died with poverty, but people always love his contribution towards the humanity of AC motors or could be power generations. Because of that, we enjoy the ride and we enjoy many other things. What he has invented, almost 300 patent he had, and he had never sold it to earn the money. So he had a great vision. He trusted his vision and therefore he could be successful during his time as an great inventor. He sacrificed wealth to serve the humanity. He could have earned lots of money, but he has sacrificed. So, what we can remember or we can learn from his life is that if you have an idea, if you face resistance, continue your work. You may be late, but people will definitely remember you. You just think about humanity, you just work for the future, and then people will, if not today, people will remember you for generations or could be decades or could be for centuries. And that's what which has happened with Nikola Tesla. And he went very unnoticed, unfortunately, in this era. But nowadays, because of the lot of inventions were going on and Tesla car, which was name given to one of the great company of richest person, and therefore this Nikola Tesla also became famous once again. I hope you understood the little bit life and his contribution of Nikola Tesla's contribution towards humanity and how we enjoy and how we owe to his invention. For further detail, please connect me on my WhatsApp and email. Information is given in this description. Let's connect tomorrow with new learning, new sharing, a new inspiring story. Till that time, thanks and bye for